back to ZENLESS Zone Zero, where we're going to be finishing this event, maybe? I don't know if we're going to be finishing the event or not. We're just making more progress and getting closer to finishing it, basically.
Hey, Belle.
Hey, bro. Called it. I knew you'd get here early.
Of course. Lost original film reels uncovered in an abandoned warehouse, now screening to promote the cinema. This kind of news is obviously targeted at cinephiles like us.
Exactly. Let's check it out today.
Let's see, this is how I am.
Huh? I thought we were gonna watch Invasion Next Gen.
Invasion Next Gen? Let me see. Ah, they did find these two films at the same warehouse. But that one's just another big-budget action flick. Why do you want to watch the rough cut of a movie like that? This Is How I Am supposedly has an entire plotline that was eventually deleted. The director thought it was a little too personal, plus there was pressure from the producer. So in the end, they scrapped the whole side story. But if you watch it in the original context with the special audio-visual design, it gives you a completely different perspective on the director's narrative.
There you go again. You really can't stop once you start talking about movies.
Aren't you the same?
Yeah, right. Also, I bet you didn't know that the cinema version of Invasion Next Gen changed its original ending.
What were we talking about again? Well, since we have plenty of time, I guess I'll go watch Invasion Next Gen with you.
After your whole speech about how great This Is How I Am is, I'm actually kind of interested in watching that now.
Cool. Then let's watch it together.
Alright. Time for some sibling
Enjoy
bonding.
the movie magic!
I wonder who the last person you watched with is. It's decided then. We're watching This Is How I Am. Belle, I'll let you perform the selection ritual. Alright, I'm on it. Why does his eyes sparkle with anticipation?
Whoops. I think I forgot to grab Belle some popcorn.
Such a brother.
Not surprised there's barely anyone here for this niche re-release. Thanks for coming to the movies with me, Belle. I know I'm an artsy, slow, retro documentary-loving guy, and this might not be fun for you. I saw a post online saying those types of guys are the worst.
To each their own. Just really get on the full sibling bonding. Both of these work perfectly. One for Max teasing and the other for beating their ass for being so dumb.
Not trying to be nosy, but I might have accidentally seen the message you were sending your friend when we sat down. It said something like, "My incredibly clueless humanoid robot brother." Ouch. Sounds like I'm a walking embarrassment to you.
Aw, such a sweet dialogue.
Alright. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
These two really do have a great bond, and I love it. Even if tomorrow isn't any better, it wouldn't be worse than today. No matter how many times we hear that line in this movie, he always seems to get lost in thought. So if I turn around to check his reaction now, I bet I'll catch that. Meeting my gaze was another pair of eyes, those all too familiar green eyes, in the dim light reflected by the screen, had contained the same mist since childhood.
Even if tomorrow isn't any better, it wouldn't be worse than today either.
The fact that he was just watching his sister, aw.
But life doesn't always work that way. does it? Yeah, you're right. Some things will never change. Just like us.
Aw.
Even if things go downhill tomorrow.
Wise takes a deep breath and sinks back into the comfy chair.
At least Faithin will always have each other to count on.
I gotta see the Bell version of this.
Adults would always be anxious about the future. But I thought, even if tomorrow isn't any better, it wouldn't be worse either.
Oh, I know that voice.
And now I've grown up, while passing the outskirts of the streets and high-rises. I can almost still see the coastline, stretching east to west, vanishing into the dark. The streets we once walked, the memories, the fireworks, the sunsets, our childhood. They're all buried in there now.
The streets and cities once so familiar to the protagonist. Memories of youth and fireworks. Such stories once played out in every corner of the old capital, and now every moment in New Eridu. Of course, it's also Faithin's story.
Remember when we promised to open a video store when we were kids? We wanted to collect a ton of old videos and movies, just like this one. Hoping to piece together what the old civilization was really like. Before we realized it, even our own memories became part of the past. I may be a little slow at times, but you were totally copying how I talked just now, weren't you?
The implant in your eyes couldn't detect infrared, but you still know. Your blood relative's face was turning tomato red.
Uh, I was just thinking about when we were kids at Helios Academy, that's all. Every sibling duo needs one who's all bubbly and one who gets all sentimental. That's how it works in movies, too. I'm never talking with you during movies again.
Hold on, before we move on, I have to just say for a second that, again, I know it's not too much of a difference, or they kind of do make it a bit more of a difference with the protagonists that you choose being Belle or Wise. You know, obviously, the siblings are usually mostly always together, so the difference kind of doesn't matter. But the story has kind of been going that way recently with the last few updates where the sibling you chose is more prominent in the story. They do more things. I've always said that picking Belle in my eyes was better because of the interactions, especially between Belle and Wise. When you pick Belle, you truly see how protective Wise is of his little sister. And then you get the inner thoughts of Belle, because you're playing as Belle, you see her inner thoughts of how much she cares about her brother and things like that. Like during this scene of she's never down on her brother. And also, I'm gonna say this event, I think this is my favorite event because you actually get some emotional dialogue from the characters. Like you actually are getting close during these movies. So I really like this event. This has been a sweet event all day, and this music too is very nice. But this one is the Wise and Bell moment here is my favorite part of the event. Finished watching This Is How I Am with Wise. The flowing monologue and distinctive retro visuals were captivating, even after the lights came up. It felt like the echoes of that sepia tone era went on. The departing audience didn't take away the amber haze lingering in the theater. Wise took another deep breath, seemingly still immersed in the protagonist's story.
It's kind of bittersweet. All those memories we made. Maybe they've been taken away by the hollow in time. But you know what makes me luckier than the protagonist in this movie? I know those hidden old memories will always be cherished, not just by me, but also by someone else. Once all the chaos in our lives settles down, I'll probably be a lot older by then. Maybe I'll make a nostalgic documentary myself. What do you think?
You know Belle would be like, ugh, it's gonna be so boring.
The Helios Academy, being a proxy, and Faithin. Not the kind of stuff you're allowed to put on the big screen.
I mean, when you're old, what does it matter? Also, my eyes were not puffy and red. Back to the real world. That hazy feeling you get after watching a film in a theater is completely different from when we watch videotapes at home. I think so too. Alright, now that we finished the movie, got any plans, Belle? I haven't actually gotten my fill yet. I could go for another. You're usually pretty short on patience, but not when it comes to movies, huh? Alright, go ahead, but don't come home too late, okay? Don't worry, bro. After sitting in the cinema for so long, I'm gonna take a short walk around Lumina Square. You know, maybe kill some time before heading home. I'll head out first then. See you at home, Belle. After saying goodbye to your brother, you notice that there is still some time yeah. Still some time. Wait, what? Oh, still some time before the next movie. What is he doing over there? Huh? Wise went to the newsstand? Is he buying magazines? I won something. Not bad. Let's head to the cafe. So he bought a scratch card and actually won? Don't tell me his luck is even better than mine. After that, Wise heads towards the coffee shop. Why is this next stop? The coffee shop. Come to think of it, we watched movies for so long that we finished all the drinks we brought with us. This aroma. Tin Master seems to be in a good mood today. Belle might like this. Alright, let's head to the HIA Club next. Wise heads toward the HIA Club. And he's doing this for Belle again. Bro, he loves his sister, man. And now Wise is standing at the entrance of the HIA Club? Are we gonna play VR games? Wait, why does this route feel weirdly familiar? Oh my... Wait! Oh my god, he's doing the daily routine! He's doing the daily grind! Log on, go to the newsstand, get the coffee, grind for materials. Hey, bro. Oh, hey, Belle. Why'd you follow me all the way here? That's my line! This wandering route of yours looks awfully familiar. You got me. This is actually your route. After watching the movie you recommended, I suddenly wanted to trace the steps you take each day. To experience your daily life a bit, I guess. I see. But Fairy just messaged me saying she needs help at the home. It looks like this second assistant will have to skip on VR games today and head back to see what she needs. Thanks for being so responsible. Let's play together next time then. Sure. After parting ways with your brother, you spot a familiar figure while heading back to the movie theater. Is that Venus? Are you watching the movie alone, miss? What a coincidence. I'm here alone too. How about we watch together? The selection of films today is rather splendid indeed. No thanks. Don't be so quick to refuse. Watching a movie is more fun with company. I'll even cover your ticket fee. Well, am I getting irresistible now? That's kind of you to offer, but no. I've already got plans. Plans? No way. You've been standing here for quite a while, and I haven't seen anyone show up. How about I wait with you? If no one comes, then maybe we could... Here I am, Venus. You're here. I've been waiting for you for ages. Uh, so your friend's here. That's cool. Have fun, but hey, maybe we could exchange contact. No thanks, bye. Alright, come on, the movie's about to start. And so the awkward stranger gives a sheepish smile and makes the wise choice of walking away. Oh, thanks for stepping in. I was trying so hard to stay calm, but no matter how I turned him down, it didn't work. Is Mercury in retrograde or something? Lately I've been getting approached by strange strangers left and right. If it happens again, head to public security. Or just call me. Yeah, next time for sure. Since we're already here, want to catch a movie? Sorry, but I actually do have plans. I arranged to meet a commission broker here to exchange some intel. I thought waiting around the cinema wouldn't draw attention, but turns out I was wrong. There aren't nearly this many people here before. Oh, alright then. I see. I'm telling you the truth, not just making excuses. I'd love to catch a movie with you right now, if only I didn't have other stuff to take care of. Hey, I get it, I'm not doubting you. Really? Oh, no. Lots of friendships start to crack after conversations like these. Times like these call for a show of sincerity. How about this? Are you free tomorrow? Let's watch a movie together. It'll be my treat. Not just the ticket, but the ice cream and popcorn too. Consider this my thanks for having my back. Sure, but I have one condition. What is it? Go ahead and tell me. My bestest proxy surely wouldn't make things difficult for me. It'll be my treat instead. Huh? No way. If I let you help and pay for everything, wouldn't that make me a useless person who can't do anything but cling to newbies? No, I'm not gonna be that kind of useless fool. It's settled then. Leave tomorrow's movie plans to me. I'll make sure you won't be disappointed. And with that, Venus waves goodbye and leaves. You'll be watching a movie together tomorrow. You're looking forward to hearing your alarm in the morning. You know what's funny? With the recent Withering Waves update, you become the movie. In this update of Zenless, you're watching the movie. Funny timing. Anyway, let's meet up with Venus. Whoa! What is that you're wearing? Wow!
There you are. Perfect timing.
And we get to hear her voiced?
Whoa! I like your new outfit.
Of course, I picked it just for today. Actually, I've had it for ages, but totally forgot it was in my closet. I was still struggling to pick what to wear yesterday when it suddenly hit me. I still have this. Not sure if I've put on a little weight lately, though. Be honest now, does this look a little snug?
Not at all. It looks perfect on you.
Really? That's great. Looks like I'm not so bad at fashion after all. Oh, and my handbag. Does it go well with the outfit? I spent ages at the flea market before I found it. It matches my vibe perfectly, and it was super cheap. What a steal! The whole outfit and bag together only cost me... Wait, why am I telling everyone how cheap they were the first time I've ever worn them? Please, forget everything I said about the prices.
What prices? No idea what you're talking about. Anyway. Now I feel like I should have dressed up too.
Oh? Thinking about shopping for some new clothes? Take me with you next time. I can give you some suggestions. As you can see, I happen to have pretty good taste when it comes to fashion.
That you do.
Cool. I'll be sure to ask you next time. I really want to get some nice and affordable outfits too.
All right, it's a deal. So, what's our plan for today? Any movies you're interested in?
Didn't you say yesterday that you would take care of picking the movies?
Yes, I did say that. But, I didn't have any good ideas, though. My original plan was to just leave all the planning to you, and I'd take care of the money.
Let's do it the other way around. I'll pay. I don't want you to have to work harder to make up for it.
Hey, no talking about work here. All right, let's head inside.
You know what? We gotta do it. Alright, there we go. Now she sees the different outfit
What are you
too.
gonna see this time?
Let's do it. Invite. What movie should we watch? I just saw a poster with the most adorable puppy on it, but I didn't catch the title. A movie poster with a cute puppy. Let's head in and find out. Ah, Stray Paws. Now we're... I don't know what I was about to say. Venus looks delighted. Nobody can resist a puppy's charm, after all. The movie hasn't started yet, and Venus seems slightly nervous. Maybe we should try and small talk.
That's right, but she's not really a puppy anymore. Pika's actually quite big now. When she's fully stretched out, she can take up most of my bed.
Man, they were cooking with this outfit for Venus, I'm gonna tell you that.
When I adopted her from the shelter, she was just a tiny little thing, but she's always been well behaved. Not only does she not guard her food, but she even shares her treats with her other family members.
Ignore the subtitle. When she starts talking about animals, there's no stopping her.
I did give her some training, but really Pika just has a kind and gentle nature. You know, pet ownership is a two-way street. We may raise our pets, but our pets help raise us, too. I want my kids to grow up with an influence like Pika, and Mochi and Empire, too. Kids who love animals all turn out good, don't you think?
Are you already stressing about their future?
Sorry. We were talking about puppies and I totally went off topic. I don't know why, but when I talk to you, I always end up thinking about the distant future.
Damn, should have been wise.
Anyway, the movie's about to start. Let's watch.
The movie starts and Venus sits there neatly, watching the film in complete silence. Of course, she's the type who likes to sit quietly in a coffee shop and zone out all day. Venus nods with a smile, pouring a generous handful of popcorn into her hand. Holding onto the popcorn carefully, she stays focused on the movie.
When I pulled you out of that fissure, you were so scared that you wouldn't even touch a can of food. Who would have guessed I'd be counting on you so soon? Here, take the leash. This time, it's your turn to lead the way.
Ross. The movie reaches a touching yet intense scene where the master and their beloved dog finally reunite in the mud. She stares intently at the big screen, tears streaming uncontrollably down her cheeks. You're crying.
Oh, yeah. I really can't stand these kinds of scenes. I know it's all just acting, but even then, the little pup is trying so hard.
She starts crying even harder.
Really? You too? I guess anyone would cry at this part, huh? Goodness. It's our first time out watching a movie, and we're both so embarrassed.
Venus hands over her handkerchief. You wipe away your tears before giving it back to her, and there she sits, clutching her handkerchief until the movie is finally over. You finish watching Stray Paws together with Venus.
The movie was a real tearjerker. Seeing that dog reminded me of when Pika was a little puppy.
I'd really love to meet Pika.
I'll bring Pika out to play sometime. I can tell you're someone who loves animals too.
Yeah, Belle is a cat person. Actually, I prefer Bang Boo. You know that ain't true.
Mochi is really shy, so I don't think I can bring her out. But I have a solution. If it's not too much trouble, maybe you could come over to my place and see them.
Really? Is that okay?
I'll actually be going away for a while soon, and I've been worried about what to do with my 3 little ones while I'm gone. I've been looking for someone to help me fill up their food and water while I'm away. I was going to ask my mom for help, but she said she's afraid of big dogs and allergic to cats. So, if it's not too much trouble...
Leave it to me. I love dogs and cats. And so you make an agreement with Venus. If she ever needs to leave town, you'll go to her place and take care of her pets. As for when exactly that day will be, Venus couldn't say. Seems like some intelligence work is needed. Anyway, when the time comes, make sure to bring plenty of snacks to get on their good side.
The film was shot really well, and the ending was perfect. Neither the person nor the pup let the other down. It was such a beautiful story.
Hey, I got a trophy. That was such a great movie. Too bad I only found out about the cinema's promotion today. You mean the VIP card promotion, right? Yeah, the rewards for the promotion are quite tempting. With that VIP card, I could save quite a bit on tickets, and maybe even cut down a few hours of work. But thinking about it, not many people can get one since it's for the first 100 people. They probably all got handed out by the first screening. I wonder what this legendary VIP card actually looks like. Like this! I see. Can't even tell it's a VIP card. They could have at least made it look a little more fancy. Wait a second! Why do you have it? No way! Is this really the legendary VIP card? Actually, it's pretty easy to get. I got it without even realizing. Such terrifying dedication. Are newbies these days going all out, not just on commissions, but even on watching movies? Here, you can have it. Me? Oh, no. I barely even come here to watch movies, really. Well, I could just watch them in the video store, so why don't you just come visit every week then? Coming to the movies every week, huh? Well, I'd come down once a week at least if I had this card, just to make it worth it. In any case, just have the card. Well then, I guess I'll just shamelessly accept it. Right, but not without giving you a gift in return. Venus rummages through her pockets and pulls out a bracelet. A few days ago marked my second anniversary in this industry, so I wanted to give a little memento to all these rookie proxies that I can still get in touch with. Here it is, a handmade protective charm bracelet I crafted myself to keep proxies safe and sound in the hollows. Since it was my first time doing this, the craftsmanship might be a bit rough around the edges. The tutorial said to burn the ends to prevent the knots from coming loose, but I didn't have a lighter at home. After thinking it over, I had to use the stove, and I got my hands burned. At least I managed to finish it, though. I've only made 2 so far. The second one's quite a bit better than the first, but it still looks kinda crude. I thought about holding off on showing anyone for now. I wanted to wait until I got good enough to make something worthy of being a gift. But since the mood's just right, let me give you the nicer one. Don't just toss it out, okay? I went through quite a bit to make it. Of course, I think it's beautiful. Yep, it'll definitely keep you safe and sound on every trip back from the Hollows. But to make it through your commissions in one piece, you'll have to use the Garo with the tips for rookie proxies. Wish we could put that on. And just like that, you receive a protective charm bracelet from Venus. The bracelet isn't rough like she claimed. It is, in fact, quite the opposite. An intricately woven silver cord bracelet adorned with the little stars. I've got something else to do, so I gotta go. Let me guess, a part-time job? You got it, but I need to head home and change first. Since you're here, why not grab a coffee? Alright, let's go to the coffee shop. I'll treat you to whatever you want. Hope the coffee shop isn't too crowded or the line too long. Tin Master says it'll take about 10 minutes, so let's hang tight. It's been a while since I was last here. Same for me. Come to think of it, we first met at Cough Cafe too, albeit not this one. Funny. Back then, I never would have imagined that we'd someday hang out like this, waiting for our coffee. Do you only go to the coffee shop when there's a commission in play? I wouldn't say that exactly. When giving out commissions, I do tend to order a coffee, then sit properly outside the shop for some time. But I usually go for takeout when I'm in the mood for a cup. Oh, right, since we're waiting anyway, let's not just stand around here. Let's head up to the second floor. The view's great up there, you know? Might as well. how about taking a photo? Why so suddenly? Just marking the occasion with a new outfit. Sure, make sure to send me those pics too. And so you go up to the second floor together. Gotta turn all the way around, of course. Alright, now, remember your buttons. Oh yeah, she changed that one up, didn't she? Or was that a new pose? I think that's just a straight up new pose, actually. Wait, she painted her fingernails in this outfit? I didn't know that. I didn't actually know that. Alright, got your photos? They look pretty good. Well then, consider this coffee my way of saying thanks. Alright then, I'm heading back now. Catch you next time. And with that, Venus waves goodbye and leaves. Pretty good, she said. As you look closely at the photo, you suddenly notice that she is wearing a star bracelet on her wrist too. It's identical to the one she gave you, though it looks a bit more basic and rough. Oh, so the last two are Astra and Vivian. The ones who are the most shippable to Wise. Well,
what are you
alrighty
gonna see
then.
this time?
I won't be seeing anything more for right now, since I got the videos I needed to get. And, yeah, I'm pretty much good, because I got the videos needed. And, yeah. So for now, that's it. I'll thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you when we have more events to take care of. And, I gotta get these videos edited and stuff, because I have a new Withering Waves update to play tonight.
'Cause every night I will save your life.